Days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When these eyes are looking right at you, you give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.
Let's go to Bill in Arizona, who's been holding. Welcome. And I apologize if somebody was holding on yesterday for like 2 hours and couldn't get through. I'm sorry. But yes. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Karen, thank you so much. I'm sort of new listening. Put in a nice 3 hours or so in the last 2 months, traveling a lot. In that time, I crossed the U.S. You're coming down from Patriot. I got to check you guys out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're down that dial, and I'm just checking it. But I've been across the U.S.-Mexico border about 12 times in the last 2 months driving. The last 4 or 5 years, better part of that, I've been living in Mexico. My point of view on immigration has grown, has changed, is in change. I see this, and I want to put out something I kind of put out on Twitter a lot. I'll say the statement, put it out there. What I see, and it combines with the Native American wisdom that I've studied, I say no government has the right to hoard land it did not create.
Ooh. Okay. So wait. So Bill, hold on. I love that. It's right in line with, I've been studying a little Gandhi because I just finished Ali Velshi's book, and it's really powerful. For you, and I'm just curious, you spend a lot of time on the Patriot Channel, and then you click down.
No. So sorry.
No.
I passed by. I want to hear that point of view. I want to hear everyone's point of view.
Oh, so you okay? Because I thought you I found you because I was on the Patriot Channel and I clicked over one notch and ended up on 126.
No, I'm on the CNN and then I start working down.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome. I'm glad you found us because I think this is where home is. But so no, I think you're absolutely right. But so why? It's in your travels and interactions with people that you've arrived that we shouldn't be hoarding land?
Well, it comes back to a Native American wisdom. I could find the quote if I could.
No, the quote that you said felt right to me. It felt right. So we're going to stick with what you said.
Yeah. Well, a Native chief was in Kent Nordburn's edited book, Native American Wisdom, which is a Bible for me. It's one of my Bibles, along with the Bible, the Big Book of AA, and the Tao Te Ching. But he said, this chief said, I have communicated with the Great Spirit, the Creator, to understand that, and he told me, land does not belong to us. It belongs to the Creator. It belongs to Him. It is for everybody to enjoy. So when I see the lining up with the border, me with my documents, I'm in, quote, good shape. They still search me if I bring apples from Mexico or something like that. But there's so much tension. There's so many guns. It's so tense. And if I could say a word that's so big in a lot of political circles, it's unchristian.
Ooh.
It's unchristian.
So
it's just unchristian.
I agree with everything you said. So what do we do? And what is your sense? Because I feel like we're headed for self-destruction as a nation as a result of all this hatred and stupidity and, just gaslighting, lies and all. Like, it's untenable. We're not going to be able to sustain this level of ridiculousess. What do you think is going to happen, Bill, in November? And what's the game plan?
I'm glad that you asked. It is personal for me, and it's a time in which I'll just let you know. My name is Bill. I'm 22 years sober, thanks to God. I almost died of drug overdoses in my severe depression, suicidal depression, for 3 to 4 years. And I grew up racist, sexist, alcoholic, unguided. I didn't know which way was right or left, although my family, going way up to Secretary of Energy for Bush Sr., was my uncle James D. Watkins, Admiral James D. Watkins. That is That is the old right. That's the old right wing, big time. Bush, McCain, Reagan, Speaker Johnson, you still see strains of that. It's the old school, not the new school, break it all up and kill it all. It's the old school. That all being said, I converted various means, but I hit a wall with the racism, the sexism, and the alcoholism in a hospital, in various hospitals, and with my sponsor and my program, African American man, with people in Mexico invited me into their homes. They gave me food, they gave me shelter, they gave me a hug. My point now, answering your question, and this is what I lobby for. I was in the Capitol a couple months ago in May, lobbying for peace and love. My lobby is called Subtracting Division, and I went and visited 350 offices in Congress to spread love. The idea is love. It's an oldie, but it is the answer, because I was converted not by people saying, Bill, you're a racist, you're a terrible guy, heck with you. It was people loving me. They kept loving me until I found another way.
Oof. I mean, I know you're right. I just don't know that. It's always the onus is on us to save people who are bad, instead of bad people saving themselves or recognizing that they're bad. And I hear what you're saying is absolutely true, Bill. And I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Call back anytime. But I don't know if I have too much more energy to go out and help people not be horrible. And I know a lot of people are just tired. I know I'm super tired. I'm tired of the nonsense and the ignorance and the weird commentary, the weird conferences, watching just a little bit online, because I can't bring myself to watch the RNC. Other than the folk that are posting that Grindr is lit up in that area. Grindr is having a moment in at the RNC. I don't understand what's going on, but I'm gonna say less. I just saw that. I was like, that's interesting. And but I'm just like I'm in these battles with folk, and I'm like, why do we have to do that?
I run my fingers through her hair as she smiles and says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one you love's think